Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE.Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. We back. We have Divine Feminine Situation. Just gonna crack it off, get Divine Masculine done so I can get back to these astrology readings. They're bi-weekly, people. They will definitely be all out soon. Don't trip. Those are all readings for today. I definitely got you guys squared away today. If you have my number and we still got life coaching to do, just give me a call. Yeah, I don't really give my number out to too many people, even though my number is pretty much everywhere. But hit me up. Let's talk. Let's get caught up on things. See what's going on. Alright, Divine Feminine Situation cracks off right now. Readings are, like I say, $35 right now. Twin Flames and personal readings. I just brought them down for the rest of the year, or until they cap out. You know what I'm saying? So they still $35. Bring them on in. Definitely got more time to handle them. And yeah, that's it. So kicking this thing on off first. Let's see how they was pulled out first. First card in this reading, we got the Ten of Cups. This is happiness, or emotional fulfillment, or emotional contentment. These are cups. What are cups? Cups are feelings and emotions, which are indicators mainly, on what mental direction you're going in. You know, because before you feel anything, you gotta have something, whatever that thing is, in your head. That's how it works. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Starts with the swords, thoughts, decisions, direction, mentality, ideology, things of that sort. Feelings is the next step, which is, like I say, cups. Feelings and emotions, which just basically gets your heart aligned in what mental direction you're going in, so you can start wanding, which is knees. That's action, behavior, shit you're doing, shit you've done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it. And Pentacles, which is manifesting wherever that person, place, or thing was. Happiness came from lining something up in your life. Nine of Pentacles. That's an A. First of all, that's an awesome place to be pinnacle-wise in life. Eight of Pentacles is having a life, you know, and that's a broad term, saying get a life. But you notice people be saying sometimes, like, get a fucking life. Like, that actually means something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your own life, your own wife, your own children, your own house, like your own shit. That's your life. It's your shit. It's yours. You have ownership of it, not co-ownership, not made up authority. Yeah, I mean, like it's in Pentacles. It's in Pentacles. But this is overall energy, fairly important, nothing major. Okay. Happiness is gonna come through an alignment. It's just you in the middle, lining up your life. I've been saying that, I don't know, for about a week straight. Line your life together so you can have new beginnings. And in order for you to begin things, which is this happiness stage you're going to get in, which is a temporary ending too, because it's a step after happiness, Ten of Cups. It's the Knight of Cups. That's the Romeo card. That's a whole nother energy. If we get on it, I'll drop on it. But it's a step after happiness, because happiness is a feeling or an emotion, which is just a indicator of where you're going mentally. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna wear off. It's a feeling. It's not a pinnacle. Happiness is not a pinnacle. You line things up so you can bring something in. The step after the Nine of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles, which is actually out here. Kudos. Kudos. You know what I'm saying? This is you and another person coming together like butt cheeks. This is you and whatever you're trying to manifest, manifesting. Also, the final step in your pinnacle process, karmically. Put that down. But this is a new beginning right here. Whatever this person, place, or thing is that's, I don't know, gelling with you. Because of this, you will have this Ten of Swords here. Ten of Swords is a death or permanent ending. You know, through death, we have new beginnings. Or you're going to have to permanently end things to begin this new thing. Whatever it is, you're on the cusp of a Ten of Pentacles, which is really out here. So you got 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Like, you're completing a lot of your karmic processes, feminine. Kudos. But it's going to come at the expense of a permanent ending or a death. Death has a way of changing things. And, you know, new beginnings have a way of ending things. That's just fairly important. You know, cups. You know what I mean? Cups and swords and shit. Mainly important is actions. It's what you're doing, what you've done, and what you finna do in this motherfucker. But what you finna do don't count because you ain't did it. So they technically aren't wands, but they could be. Now, 10 of Wands. All the 10s are out here we see. So you complete your whole karmic process right around this time in this little energy gap right here. You feel what I'm saying? Could last this week to next week. Could have went through it already coming into this week. Who knows? It's the energy. It's like a fart. It lingers. Lingers. Energy is going to linger. You're going to finish it off that 10 piece in a biscuit. You're going to finish off that 10 piece in a biscuit. Probably 2 biscuits. Go finish off this 10 piece with closure. This is a temporary ending, not a permanent one. This is just pumping your brakes on a few actions, a few behaviors. You know, this looks like obedience, not sacrifice, because obedience is better than sacrifice and less deadly. Obedience is better than sacrifice and less deadly, right? So, clarifying this 10 of Wands, we got the 2 of Wands. This is the way you make ends meet. This could be your job. This could be a stance. You know, it's like 2 feet and you just anchored like a motherfucker. You ain't swaying on nothing over here. We got God, 2 of Swords. So, it's your stance on a particular something you have to kind of pump the brakes on. It's like you got the 10 of Cups, happiness, at the cusp of happiness or inner feeling. We got the 10 of Swords. You know, happiness came through a death or a permanent ending. You know what I'm saying? And you and whatever this is, we're going to get to, that came together like butt cheeks. This could be in just yourself. This could be all you for real. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of you manifesting something that you wanted, it came at you temporarily ending something too. I say you got to end things to begin things. End things to begin things. Now, since God is in the picture, God is good, bad, and ugly. You know, all of the above. You know what I'm saying? God is like everything. So, it's a 33% chance God might ruffle up your feathers or, you know, be some bad shit, basically. You got good, bad, and ugly. Good, ugly. Ugly is still kind of good because it ain't bad. So, that's like a 66% chance things are going to be okay. You know what I mean? But sometimes God comes in and he shakes things in. So like I say, this is good, bad, and ugly. For the feminists that lost some jobs, that lost some cars, that lost something. It's like, you're going to get that replaced, but it's just going to take a little bit more work than before to maintain this. But God's got your back. That's a good thing. Ugly, you lost something, you got it back, but now you're working 10 times harder. You know what I mean? Just in general, like you're working 10 times harder across the board. This is like really difficult to maintain. Once again, a test. God got your back. You get ugly, you know God gonna step in, do what he does. Keyword, ugly. Bad? You put yourself, because God ain't got shit to do with this. Like, he really looking at you doing this. Bad to be like, it's a hole you in and you just dug yourself deeper in it, trying to make ends meet as if God ain't got your back. Like, he ain't had your back during the good, like he ain't had your back during the ugly. What are wants? Actions, behaviors, shit you doing. Shit you've done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. This is survival. The reason why God kind of made it bad is because you kind of try to override God on some survival shit. And that's when God shows up in his other sides, which is like judgment. When God come out, it's going to be like a judgment. Court. You know what I mean? Like, this deals with like a judge or legal system or something like that. This could be I said tower moment, you know, shit gets shooken up a little bit. You know. When it's bad, it's totally outside your hands. And like I said, God working mysterious ways. And God should be feared. But however God getting on you, it's 33% chance that it just might go all bad. But whatever God do is good. Because even when it's bad, it's good. Anybody else besides God do some bad shit to you, that shit was intentionally. God don't do shit bad to you intentionally. He just moves in a way to where it just had to be like this, man. Coming into this thing. Divine Feminine, you got awareness. This is you personally. This is the Ace of Wands, excuse me. This is the first step. First, A for action. First change of behavior. First step towards your next step. Which is Two of Wands, which is making ends meet or taking this awareness you got and doing something with it. What's doing? It's an action. A wand. A wand. Putting some awareness in your life. You got this Five of Pentacles here, which is a dark night of the soul. What just happened? You're through this. This is going without something you was holding on too tight to. That it ain't like, I mean, if you let go of it before it got taken away from you, and it looks like God took whatever this was away from you. Like I said, God, everything's perfect, even if it's a fucking tragedy, a disaster. God damn it, the worst shit. Everything happens for a reason. Spike the stick. This is lack, scarcity, emotional and physical isolation. Since it's in your energy, you're getting aware of this type of energy within. Final smoke on this, we got the Six of Swords. Shit is clicking. You rolling with the homie. The homie could be your twin for twin flames. If y'all know my lingo, ain't finna go deep in that. But Six of Swords, that's going with the grain, not against it. It's going with the flow, not against the current. This is everything running smooth, and you just running smooth with it. You get an awareness of your actions. You know what I mean? The way you handle your actions in your last dark night of the soul. And it's like I say, we don't take losses, we take lessons. That's the L's we take as divines. We take fucking lessons. We don't take losses. Losses ain't really in our vocabulary. But we always get past the Five of Pentacles. What's that? The Six of Pentacles. That's being okay. Divine Feminine, you crack this shit off with a Nine of Pentacles on your way to the 10, which is the next card. Divine Feminine, you and another person, or you at another place, like you ain't at the place you was before. Things happen. You lost a few places. You lost a few things. You lost a few people, right? This is a new addition. Whatever you lost, I'm telling you, you got back tenfold. And it came through awareness. I mean, not awareness, Ascension, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is the North Star in my deck. What's the North Star? It's the way to freedom. We were slaves today. I mean, it's like, man, we could always go to freedom. Yeah, we know. It's follow the North Star. North Star right there, nigga. What? We gonna go tonight? Like, nah. You're gonna have to ascend. You're gonna have to get awareness, learn how to read the Underground Railroad, get to know the people you gotta get to know. Try to get as much people with you as possible, but maybe telling people you headed to freedom might be a bad idea too. That's where the awareness comes from. You know? Everybody know where freedom is. Everybody know. It's like getting rich and wealthy. Everybody trying to come the fuck up, but it's how you do it. You got people who do things the right way, and you got people who just don't give a fuck. You know? And people who doing shit the right way, it's a process. And it looks like we're going to manifest something through this divine process of just ascension. Knowing where God is, knowing where our power lies, knowing who our partner is, knowing who we are, knowing the world around us, knowing our path, our purpose, everything. It all comes from going up. What's up? God is what's up. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with God, God gonna fuck with you. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is a manifestation that you wanted that's happening. as we speak. Feminine, you in regards to yourself personally, we got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is the Pimp Cup Chronicles. Been talking about this all week too. This is something inside of you that needs to come out, and you need to give it to the world. Not keep it inside. Six of Cups, you saucy as fuck. You're all that. But you ain't just all that. You obviously all that in a bag of chips. Okay, well, you need to take this bag of chips and do some shit with it. It ain't rotten inside, but it show not helping the world. This shit is beautiful. Whatever this is. Could be your actual heart, your love. This is your love you're gonna give to whoever the fuck you come together like butt cheeks with. This could be just your influence. Giving the world to yourself. Cause you're a fucking blessing. Like, you know what I mean? Just who you are and shit, you know? This could be, like I say, a book, channel, product, service, invention, music, party, whatever the fuck. Whatever this is needs to come out because this is you personally, feminine, because it being in ain't helping shit. And voila, we moving up like George and Wheezy, going from the 7 cups to the 8 of cups. Like I say, there's something in you that needs to come out. You have a bag of chips, okay? Give the bag of chips to the world and 8 of cups. Enterprise off that shit. This is the Patti LaBelle card. It's a 2-part series. Patti LaBelle. She's a diva. Been around since the 60s. Since the 60s, her integrity has always been awesome. Always been on point. Her business ain't always on the street. It ain't at the street at all. You don't know about her personal issues and personal problems and shit. That's how the fuck it's supposed to be. You dig what I'm saying? She know how to handle herself. Look at the other divas from the 60s to 2020 and look at Patti LaBelle. She stays strong. She's always been on her P's and Q's and carrots. What the fuck you need to be on? You feel what I'm saying? Aside from all that, she enterprising. You know what I'm saying? Patty Pie. She chefing. She doing her YouTube shit. Like, she out here doing versus about. She doing her thing. She enterprising. She doing what you need to be doing. You feel what I'm saying? Coming up in the world. Patty been all that in a bag of chips. She chose the enterprise. That's why she got a card from your boy. She don't like it or she don't like my channel or ain't fucking with this type shit. I will change it. So, you know what I mean? This might just be temporary as far as a card, but get like Patti LaBelle. That shit anybody can do. Man, female, whatever. Get like Patty, fam. Get like her, because you can learn a lot from your elders. From your queens. And we got 2 8s, and this is getting 8 up. 2 8s is bad. 2 7s is cool. Aside from the enterprise. 8 of Swords. This is a self-imposed prison. Long, steady belief. That's played out. I gotta shave the upper whistle of my lip. Hair keep coming down. My lips. 8 of Swords, excuse me. 8 of Swords is a self-imposed prison. It's a long-standing belief that needs to be eradicated. It's fucked up mentality. False sense of entitlement. Thinking people owe you shit. Like I say, something in you that you can get out and then enterprise on and then you wouldn't need nobody. Feel me? It's the middle prison, so you in it. And you put yourself in it. Self-imposed prison. And don't nobody know you in it because it's mental. They can't see it. It's not actual gates. But this involves walls too. 8 of Swords. That's building walls up against your heart and mind to keep people out of your heart and mind. And it also keeps things in your heart and mind inside because it's a wall. Shit, even if you want to fuck with somebody, you got to go through your own walls just to go outside your walls. You know what I'm saying? And this is things like false sense of entitlement, false sense of awareness, false sense of environment. You know what I mean? The boogeyman effect. Like I say, you putting a blanket over you, thinking a boogeyman, like thinking that, like you thinking a magical blanket gonna protect you. When in reality, if you was a kid doing that, the boogeyman would have just ate you because that ain't how the boogeyman get out. Like the boogeyman is real. That blanket ain't. You know what I mean? So it's an analogy, but you take that how you want. Ace of Swords. It's all mental. It's time for you to enterprise so you can finally capitalize on what you should have been got. I don't know, paid for. You know, it's like a job you should have got paid for. You just ain't put yourself out to get it. Everybody got something inside. I told you, we all saucy. We all got sauce. It's how you give it to the world, baby. And like I say, sauce, you ain't never gonna run out of sauce. So you're never gonna run out of customers, clients, whatever. Divine Feminine, you and your mystery madness in regards to yourself. Once again, we got the Three of Pentacles. This has been very prevalent the past 2 weeks. This is you, this is somebody else, and this is a bridge y'all building. You trying to get to the other side. This is a person who's probably 10 of Pentacle, whatever the hell you're trying to 10 of Pentacle. And, once you get past the 10 of Pentacle, you get to the next step, which is the Knight of Pentacle, which is grooming. Whether that's good grooming, bad grooming, or ugly grooming, you're going to get grooming for a person who's in a position you're going to be, but where you're not at yet. And it all comes from bridge building. Whatever they do, you can learn how to do yourself. And it's like you did it. But once you, like I say, do that, then that puts you in the same category as the person here. But you're building a bridge with them that you have to do first in order for you to get to the other side. But in order for you to build a bridge with anybody, you're going to have something to bring to the table. And that's Two of Pentacles. You can't just bring yourself to the table. Has to be a pinnacle, person, place, or thing you bring in to this bridge, or you bring into this situation, or you bring into this purpose. To this person. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles, we got the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-identification, and self-realization. This is getting yourself together, taking care of yourself. And ain't nobody else's job to take care of you. You take care of yourself. Ain't nobody else's job to, fix you. You fix yourself. Ain't nobody else's job to tell you who you are. You're supposed to know that. Ain't nobody else's job to, teach you who they are. You're supposed to understand yourself enough to know how to understand another person. That type of vibe. Final smoke on this type of vibe and your mystery madness in regards to yourself. You got 3 red cards, which is a warning. Watch the bridges. Watch the third parties. Now, you're taking care of yourself. Ace of Cups at the end of the day. So whoever you choose to deal with after you get yourself straight, this is also A for acknowledgement. This is acknowledgement. At this point, A for adult. You are an adult. This is an adult. Let's just take this as an adult. You're an adult. Okay? You choose to build with people. It's you and another person doing some shit. Whatever they doing, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, you building a bridge with them. This is accountability right here. This is the thing y'all doing. So whether this is accessory to something or something positive, this is what y'all doing. Okay, you can take care of yourself. So before you even put yourself in another person's place and space, that's what the Two of Pentacles would be. You got something to bring to the table. Obviously, they got something to bring to the table, because that's how this shit work. That's how this bridge building shit work. And y'all just coming together doing some shit. You taking what you got, he taking what they got, and y'all putting that shit together to do some shit. This is called bridge building. Basic shit. It's a 3. 3 of Cups. This is a third fucking party. If you doing business, you want to do business with the head motherfucker. You want to do business with a like-minded motherfucker. You want to do a business with a person who got the same shit to bring to the table that you do. You don't want to fuck with no third party on this deal. Who does that? What does that sound like to you? You feel what I'm saying? We don't need no third parties. Fuck trying to get your best friend to holler at that chick for you. You holler at that chick yourself. Your homie just gonna get her. By the time you get her, he didn't got her. You know what I mean? Tell whoever to holler at somebody else for a job. Motherfucker, you go there and you get the gig. That's how that shit roll. You do it yourself. Ain't nobody job. Ace of Cups goes back to the Ace of Cups. Ain't nobody job to build a bridge for you. Ain't nobody job to get on your level but you. 3 of Cups is also distractions. Say any third party at anything is a distraction to me. Any third party that contact me, that's a warning. 3 red cards. That's a warning. Anybody that tell me in order for me to do something with you, I gotta do this. Nah, it's a red flag. In the building process with people, learn red flags. I'm gonna learn from it myself, but I'm a guy. It's different. So my red flags is First thing I'm looking for is making sure you got your mind right. Fuck going all the way to Pentacles. What's a Pentacle? It's a person, place, or a thing. A thing could be that ass or something. You know what I mean? It could be a physical appearance that attracted me to you. Okay, that's what got my attention. Maybe we'll just put it like that. Attention. What is the Ace of Pentacles? That's being in attendance or something, right? So I don't know. That's how we got in attendance here. Two of Pentacles. You in my face. I'm in your face. I'm in your face for a reason. You know what I mean? Hopefully you in my face for a common theme, a common pinnacle here. Hopefully me and you got something in common here. Hopefully me and you can do some shit. This is you and another person doing some shit. Hopefully me and you can get into some shit. You know what I'm saying? Then we gotta grow up. It gets to the point where you got the Four of Pentacles. That's holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let something go. See, a lot of people don't even get to the build bridge and shit because they already jumped to the Four of Pentacles from the Two of Pentacles. Y'all ain't even doing shit, but you already like thinking about the Five of Pentacles, which is the dark night of the soul. You going without this person. Because really this is where it ends, but no. That's where it begins. It ends at a Ten of Pentacles. You and this person coming together like butt cheeks. But as you see, it takes pentacles for everything. It's a person, place, or a thing that brings people together. All right? Just be aware. All right? Not outside conflict, that's the Five of Wands. Just be aware of distractions. This shit. Be aware of distractions and third parties. Period. Warning. You got a warning. Screen yourself. Now back to me screening. Like I say, I'm trying to get your mind first, so I'm going to screen your mind. I'm not a Jedi or a witch. I'm just a divine person. So when we talk, I ain't focused all on your booty and your beauty. It's cool, but I'm trying to see what the fuck's on your mind. I gotta have a conversation with you to see where your mind at. Yeah, see where your heart at. What's in here? What's in here? Y'all see what's in here too. This is second. Told you, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. After I see what's up with your mind, after I see what's up with your motherfucking emotions and shit, how you feeling? All right, wands, knees, okay, actions. All right, let's see what you're working with. That's when I see what you're working with. That's when I let your actions do the talking. And through your actions, what are actions? Shit you've done, shit you doing, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. I'm gonna see what's up with your actions. It's off what you do. You show me. It's like a dude showing a chick to do whatever the fuck you gotta do to impress her. With me, it's vice versa. Show me. What you working with? I'm gonna show you what I'm working with, but show me what you working with. Let's mutually, this is the bridge. Let's mutually show each other what we working with real quick. Come to a common denominator and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, from there, just gonna keep it on the feminine. This is you in regards to the masculine energy personally in your life. You got the Four of Cups. This is the world. The step after Three of Cups, which popped down in your energy here. Distractions. We got the Four of Cups, which is the world. What's the world? That's 3D. Third dimension, temporary space and time. It's our temporary home. Four of Wands, that's heaven. That's Zion. That's the real world. That's where we really reside. That's our home. This is the world, third dimension, temporary space and time. It's just our spiritual hotel that our fleshly bodies dwell at. It's a third dimension too. It's a very low ass realm. But Four of Cups, you can fit a Three of Cups inside the Four of Cups. Why? Because the world is full of fucking distractions and third parties. Why? My personal opinion. Divines are like 28% of the world. You know, karmics are 70% in my opinion, and then you got the 1-2%. You know, Four of Cups, that's like the whole world. These are divines, these are karmics. Like karmic energy is less divine energy than karmic energies in the world. It's less divines than karmics in the world. That's why the world looks the way it does. Think about it. There's way more karmics than divines. That's why the world looks the way it does. It's an energy thing. Like, I am only every thought, emotion, action, and manifestation from the time I was born to this moment right here is what the fuck you see right now. 33 years. This is 33 years of just my thoughts, emotions, actions, and manifestations. That's what you see right now. Of course, I'm changing things, trying to lose some weight, trying to get more cheese, you know what I mean? I'm trying to do a lot more shit. But you are a walking, talking manifestation of what you are in the world at this present moment. And that's what you're starting to understand. The world's beautiful, not knocking the world. Not knocking the world. I never did. But we're going to have to get past the world if we're trying to get to where we need to get to in life. Life and the world are two different things. Why? Because I could take my life in a spacesuit somewhere and go to another fucking planet with life on it and live my life. Life ain't just on this third rock from the sun and that's it. 7 trillion inhabited planets. We're just one world. And we're, like I say, a third dimension too. Like, other worlds are third dimension, but other worlds have evolved. What's a planet anyway? A planet, just like a plant, evolves. This world was put here to evolve. But we ain't evolved since the people before Adam and Eve. The world been the same since like the people before Adam and Eve. You've had bursts of movement, you know, Renaissance, you know, black kings of Africa, you know what I'm saying, who really just generated all of this swag and sauce that got spread throughout the world and shit. You know, you had breakthroughs in France, you know, India, Africa, Russia, America. I don't really hear too much about the South Americas and shit like that, but it's like the world. You know, the world is saucy because of its saucy ass origins. That's why it's good to know the story of the world so you can appreciate it more better than a person who don't know Earth's story. If you do Earth's story, you'll know how to move within it. And if you can actually find out Earth's story, then oh shit, you definitely want some divine business and all that there. Like, it's just gonna help. At the end of the day, help you be a king of pentacles. All you try to do in the world is master it. I told you, the world is a pinnacle. It's a person, place, or a thing. Just like I can get shot out here, the world can get shot by the asteroid. Same probability. Same probability. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. The world is just as vulnerable as we are. Don't you see that? Planet. You need to master the world. If you can master gardening, then you can master the world. If you can physically master the world, then you can spiritually master the world. But it'll pay to know what the world is. Just like you research soil and knew how to grow all that shit. Okay, boom. Research the world and grow. I mean, master. You gotta be a master of your world because you are your master of your world. You are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things. Nobody makes the things but you. That's the sauce of it all. We all are thinkers who thinks thoughts that makes things. We're all walking, talking universes. This is a walking, talking universe. This is me. This is you. This is you over there. You know, even animals are walking, talking universes. Plants are talking universes. They might not walk, but they're talking universes. Hey, sauce, man. That's what brings us all together. Say that shit 2 times. Dos Equis, sauce. That's what brings us all together. That's the connection everybody has. We all have a soul. Human beings, we all got a soul. If anything, we got a soul. Damn, that's 3 red cards. Another warning. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine energy, you too saucy. 6 of Cups. In the world, 4 of Cups. To not be the master of your own domain at this point. If another person, King of Pentacles, can also be a karmic masculine. If this karmic masculine has, I don't know, control over your sauce, control over your place in the world, if he holds the pinnacles in your world, then that makes him take ownership. This is like a warning, you know what I mean? Should nobody have this control over you other than your husband? And this ain't like really control, like this. I don't know how to explain this shit. Like, it's like only man that should have this type of ownership over you is your husband. You're saucy as fuck. He's accountable to your sauce. This is like your husband. This is your like husband's karmic duty. You're a walking talking universe and you saucy as fuck. So it's a full-time job for him to make sure that things in your life are the way you need them to be for you to stay as saucy as possible. That's a full-time job. And he's doing all this shit in the world. He's in the world so much, he's a fucking karmic. This is like a person who, like I said, a lot of men that I know. This is warning, red flag. You know, it's a lot of men I know who basically don't sleep. They watch a lot of sports and they play a shitload of games, but they don't sleep. They know they need to be asleep at the time, but they don't. They can't. They in positions to where they're doing what the fuck they gotta do. It's past survival with them. It's to the point where, like I said, they're kind of like a slave to their situation, even though they're the king of their situation. What makes them a king is they have a situation, an actual home, a good environment for the children. But it's coming at the loss of his own health. He can't sleep. He's a good father, but he really can't see his kids that much. He's a good husband, but he don't really spend as much. He can't really spend time with his wife or kids. He see them while they're sleeping. A lot of men out here really see their family while they sleep. They only got time to fuck with them because they work all day, every day to maintain the shit that they have given their situation. It's a real lost generation of men out here who are, like I say, modern day slaves. And it's all mental because in their head they doing what they can. In reality, if they enterprise, they the cups. You know, recognize that they ain't just saucy. That the wife ain't just saucy. That the kids ain't just saucy. They're saucy too. You know what I mean? That it's something inside you too that you can give to the world and enterprise on. Thus, you working with somebody else. I mean, thus you're not working for nobody else. You're working for yourself now. That's why everybody should enterprise. Everybody should have a company. Everybody should have a business. Everybody should be paying themselves. Warning: everybody should be paying themselves. Feminine. It's all about accountability, self-accountability. If you're self-efficient, stay that way. If you're not, get there. Don't play a guise that's what it is when it's in the hands and control and funding of another person. If that's the case, then that's the warning to get your own shit. Below that is a divine masculine, your divine masculine feminine, or a divine masculine in your life for those who don't have their masculines anymore. And when I say for those who don't have their masculines anymore, I mean those whose masculines have passed on. I ain't talking about people whose masculines are still around with other masculines. You can deal with other masculines, but as long as your twin flame is still in the third dimension, you still got actions to do with them. If you get my drift. Off that, divine masculine is present in your mystery madness in regards to the masculine energy. Got the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let go of something due to the step after it, which is the dark night of the soul feminine, which you've went through already. So I just take this as the divine masculine's energy, and we're capping it off with the Knight of Pentacles, which is grooming. Got good grooming, bad grooming, and ugly grooming. So, like I said, Masson kind of popped up in your energy to let you know he's, holding on. Like I say, the Masson's always been holding on too tight to a person, place, or thing that he's gonna have to let go. This is just a lesson he's gonna have to learn. You went through it. He's learning through it now, and whatever your Master is holding on too tight to or being afraid to let go of, it's gonna be taken away anyway. It's almost like it ain't really a warning, but it's almost like a sign. Your master's at the cusp of going into the dark night of the soul that you just got out of. And he's gonna need some grooming. Grooming. You know, this is helping somebody out. Guiding somebody. You know, master and apprentice. Oh, teacher, student. Oh, sensei, student. You know, big brother, little brother, father, son. You know, dynamic here. Like whatever it is, it's gonna be some grooming shit going on. You know, and it has to be done from a masculine's point of view. So you're just basically seeing signs that the only person that can groom your masculine into being the type of person he needs to be right now, at least with you, is another masculine. And you are the masculine, so this is some energy. It's like, I don't know, it's just a message from the universe. Yes, you know what I mean? Yes, you put here to groom your masculine, you do that on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? But the type of grooming your masculine need now is from another type of masculine. And from another divine masculine, he's getting that currently. Like the energy of a person who's way more established, probably older, way more secure, getting in your masculine's ass about him not taking advantage of some shit he would have took advantage of years ago. Feminine, you go into the future, you got the Three of Wands. This is your role in life, is to be on purpose. What's purpose? That's doing something outside of your job to help people, even though you don't have to, but it's a blessing that you're able to help people since you're able to help yourself and all. You know what I mean? It's just doing something outside of what you've been doing to help other people, to bless them. You get blessings from it. We ain't in the business of blessings. We're just doing our role, which is blessing people. That's our purpose. In whatever way we bless people. Whether that's through our trade, power, skill, influence, love, time, energy, or resources. It's always a person in need. It's always a person who can use your help. Here you are. You pop right out. Queen of Wands. You are the divine feminine. And once again, it's your job, it's your role, Three of Wands, to be on your purpose. Three of Wands. And the world was kissing on this. For the sake of the world. Why? Because we got an Ace of Pentacles. This is a big ass pentacle. A huge manifestation. This could be a huge asset. You know what I mean? This could be an engagement ring. This could be a baby. This could be an announcement. This could be a check. This could be ownership, piece of property, new car, new house, marriage, new situation, new family member. Whatever this is, it came from you doing purpose. I told you, when you bless people, okay, divine feminine, you get blessed too. You get blessed for doing your role. That's why when you Three of Wands in the life, that's where abundance come from. And these are wands. This is shit you've done, shit you doing, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. The only reason this Ace of Pentacles arrived in your life, this could be an arrival, is because of the actions you did. And like real shit, going back to the Ten of Pentacles, that was in your mystery madness. Coming into this thing, you was at a Nine of Pentacles kicking this reading off. You was lining your life up. You got the happiness energy. You putting permanent ends to things that needs to permanently end, or something permanently ended, and you handle that A4 accordingly. You know what I mean? Because it's all mental. This Ten of Swords, mental. It's all Ace of Swords, all for mental at the end of the day. And this is you and this Ace of Pentacles right here coming in your life because once again, you lined your shit up for it to happen. You are a King of Pentacles, a master manifester in this motherfucker. This is whatever you needed to come together like butt cheeks with a person, place, or a thing, which is also also what you wanted, you, wide feminine, wanted to manifest in your life. And you're going into the future manifesting that or for attaining that. Whatever that person, place, or thing is, whatever it is, it's yours. And a mystery madness to that. We got internal conflict. This is your inner woes, your inner scars, your inner drama, your inner turmoil. Whatever it is the shit that's in your inside that you got to fix and maintain 24/7. It's a full-time job maintaining the shit in your life. The fact is, like I said, you got 28% karmic, 28% divines, 70% karmics, and then you got the 1-2%. 70% of the world don't deal with their internal conflict. They just Two of Wands, do what the fuck they gotta do to survive or make ends meet, take that drama and just litter it in the world. That's why the world is like I say. The world is because of what it is, because it's only 28% light in this bitch. 70% of people who got darkness in them. That's why the world is as dark as it is. In my personal opinion. You know what I mean? 7 of Wands. This is you and that other person. Or you and that other thing. Like I say, you pregnant. Got some internal conflict because of that. You finally got the person you wanted in your space and in your place. You internal conflicted with it. Like I say, attaining things is easy, even though you went through hell and high water to get this shit. Just like this. Once you get things, once you attain things, you find out instantly, damn, this was easy. Because maintaining this bitch gonna be a 24-hour job. And that's the internal conflict you get. Told you, Ace of Pentacles, that's a big ass whatever. Okay, once you have it, you gotta maintain it. And it's like, oh, drawback. That's with anything. That's with anything. What the Divine Master wanna let you know in the 4th and 5th dimension, you got the Knight of Swords, this is fear card. Divine Master is telling you, have no fear, you always win. Why you tripping? You always win. 6 of Wands, you always okay. 6 of Pentacles. Why is fear even in your life most of the time? You know what I'm saying? It's like your masculine pick up on your step after the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is a permanent ending or a death. And after something permanently ends in your life or after death, you get to divine realms of the mind, which is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is fear. Being mentally discombobulated from this death. You have a right to fear. Somebody died close to you. You have a right to be like, okay, what the fuck? I just seen them. They was cool. Now, like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? It's being mentally discombobulated. What you don't want to do in this energy is make decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. So the Divine Masculine is telling you, hey, I have nothing to fear. It's a lot of shit that's going to come up because of having whatever this is you guys have now, finna have, or what you finna have personally. He's just telling you, have no fear. You always win. You're always going to be okay. With everything across the board. What your 4th, 5th dimensional self is telling you is perfect your craft. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is the psychic card. That's the X-Men card. We're all X-Men. All divines are X-Men. When you're X-Men, what do? You perfect your craft. Why? So you don't hurt yourself or somebody else. And so you can perfect this craft and shit. 4 of Swords, which is the idle mind or too much rest and too much relaxation or just being in your head too much. You know, perfect your craft so you can finally get out your head and get out here and start enterprising. Your 4th, 5th dimensional self is telling you to perfect your craft and get it. You ripe right now. Don't delay, do today. You know, yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is on the way. So you ain't got no time to waste. And the universe is telling you, King of Cups, this is the highest form of emotion you can be on. Is the emotion to say, fuck it. Tough love. 1950s, 1960s dad. If it ain't about the kingdom, if it ain't finna get you paid, if it ain't finna get you, like I said, money, if it ain't gonna get you no ownership, no property or something, if it ain't finna help the world or you or your cause, who gives a fuck about it? If it ain't going up where God at, because that's what's up where God at, then it's a distraction. We ain't got time for distractions. We ain't got time for anything outside of what you got going on right now. Proceed. That's the message that I got. I hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned. Deuces.